Good evening, good evening, good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. We are here at the Duckling Boot Camp 2026 Week 3, Race 103, which is a shard hunt, oops, all loose. I'm Jay Scheidel, here in the booth today with Captain Nerd. How are you
Hello,
doing tonight?
everyone.
This is going to be an interesting one. Have you done much with the oops, all loose here?
Honestly, I haven't been playing most of the Duckling with Thieves recently.
Right? Well, this happens to be one of my personal favorite flag sets. I'm kind of a little bit of a thief person, so anything that lets me just loot goblin my way around the seed, I absolutely love. But yeah, let's check out a few things here as we get started. We see basically everyone taking a thief, not only just being in the Oops All Loose, we're opening all the boxes, but that thief has a bonus 4,000 gold. Like, that's some starting stuff there. Any idea what we might buy with that?
It'd be good for really good spells at least.
Yeah. I see Fry Teeth going a little bit different down here in the bottom right. We've got a Thief, White Mage, Black, Black. Everyone else pretty much running the same thing with a Thief Fighter, Red, Black, Thief Fighter, Red, Black, which is your pretty standard party. But if we kind of look into the rest of it here, it looks like our Fighter has Hurt Undead and Resists, I believe that is, I forgot what D is. Death? I don't remember. And Stone. Space? What? Okay, we have Red Mage being Equip Gauntlet and Helmet, plus Heal Magic Plus. Oh, I see why Fry Teeth leaned into this White Mage. Elemental plus Magic. And then Resist Ice and Poison. And our Black Mage having Red Mage Armor and plus 2 MDef. But we're off. Looks like Bicky has our rod.
Seems White Magic level 1 is Heal 2, Life, Invisible 2.
Hey,
That's a good spell right there.
A lot of utility stuff. And then our Black Magic having Lock 2, Slow, Sleep, and Slow 2. Really, Lock 2 is the only thing we're going to pick up there.
Yeah, Lock 2 is more guaranteed to work.
But looking in here, with that extra gold we got at the beginning, we're grabbing a couple silver shields. We're actually buying some armor. Like, this is stuff you usually don't see in the first 48 seconds of the seed.
Ooh. Cat Claw -3. That is a heck of a price.
Yeah, I think we're not touching that one. Did see, however, Fry Teeth going off a different way. Okay, Fry Teeth making a liar out of me. Was headed off to the Provoca area, going that way, but then reset and decided, nope, we're going to go back up here, do our normal kill Garland and go.
Oh yeah. Seems Fry Teeth is already in that direction.
Oh yeah. Lots of boxes here, and I think probably went that way and realized, oh yeah, this is a shard hunt, we need to grab some extra stuff. Which I guess, to just kind of explain a little bit, if you guys aren't used to knowing like what a shard hunt is and what we're doing here, the orbs, they've broken into pieces, they've scattered throughout the world. We are looking for 24 special items throughout the game, called shards. They might be called something different, sometimes they're Esper, sometimes they're gems, whatever. But 24 of them to get us into Temple of Fiends Revisited.
Yep. Okay, from the king, we got the ship. Princess, we got about 778 gold.
A little bit of couch cash. She's like, oh, my dad gave you something? I found this.
Yep.
But, yep, now we got over here to provoke the White Warriors making the princess, says Mechlin. Yep, for all 700 gold. Alright, let's see what these pirates have. Actually, we know what these pirates have. They should have the rod. There was a hint for that.
Okay, Morehound has gotten the ship. Now Vaughn has gotten the ship.
Yeah. Not a rich kingdom. But yeah, got kind of the same thing going on here at the beginning. Obviously, beginning Final Fantasy, it's a little bit the same. Do what?
The house is not very cheap right now.
Oh, I miss them. That's why it's not a very rich kingdom. It's all in the housing market.
Black level 2 is Saber and Temper.
Don't sleep on Confuse there, too. Confuse can do a lot of fun. We learned about that during the, Mage on a Stick week. Oh! And
Wow.
we kind of missed it over there on the left side. Those are marked boxes, so we know inside of one of those boxes is going to be a shard. If we can beat these beads.
These are really worth a good amount of XP.
Oh yeah. They're called XPs early for a reason. And Fryteeth might have a little bit easier chance with that, he's got Ice 3 and I think Fire 3 on that White Mage.
Well, on Vaughn's side, White Magic level 2 is X-Fur, Life 2, and Harm 3.
Yeah. There's also Heal in there, but I don't think we're going to touch that one. We have Life 2, that's the best heal spell.
Yeah.
Although, after getting done playing a little bit of Mystic Quest, I really wish that we could just use Life in battle and it just, like, heal you up like it does in that one. It'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we have Vaughn going against Beaky.
Everyone kind of just holding each other's hands, going in the circle here, waiting to see a little bit of, like, something break away. But I don't think we'll see that until, well...
Oh,
that's
floater.
A floater. Okay. I missed that one from the others, so they must not have made it through. Oh no, they wouldn't have, because Fryteeth has the White Mage with the spells in it.
Well, I will admit, I'm not sure if Vaughn even got that one.
Yeah.
And for
I
Beaky,
don't remember them getting through it.
Because I know Vaughn went to yeah. Sorry, trying to think of the name. Oh,
No,
Matoya.
You're good. I am laughing at Matoya, like, she's not able to find her crystal that she left in the box just over to the side. Sonny, can you help me find my crystal? It's in my wardrobe.
But anyway, I know Vaughn went to Matoya's. I don't know if he got in the floor or not from that exact box that Fryteeth gotten.
Yeah, I think those peds were a little bit too strong for the rest of the runners. It really is Fryteeth with that White Mage. Which, it's weird to say that the White Mage having the sweepers early. But we haven't found anything to really kill anything.
Okay.
Like
Not
we
much
finally found Ice 3 there.
No.
Yeah.
Ice 3 and Quad X is the best ones in level 3 for Black Magic.
Well, Quad X can put in some work early. It's just you got one one at a time, and we're probably to level 3 with some of these XP boxes. It's just oof.
Looks like Vaughn's going to try again.
Yeah, and this definitely tells me that they bounced out of there. So Ruby for Fryteeth. And another monster in a box. And Fryteeth says, nope. That looked like a seafood party pack.
Ruby was in the shop, wasn't it?
Ruby was the bottom chest here in dwarves. He's about to get it again.
Ah. Okay, that explains it.
Okay, it wasn't seafood. It was just cobras and stuff. Okay. But yeah, the bottom chest had taken out a good deal of his party, so he just decided to reset it. And Fabian saying, Ruby and loot.
Oh, the crystal. In Matoya's box.
Yeah, that's why we were joking at it. I think this is just a lazy seed. Matoya lost her crystal in her house, and the thieves locked up the dynamite, not in the treasury, but they locked it up in a chest.
The only question is, how did Matoya lock her crystal in a box when she couldn't even see?
Well, she probably put it in went to bed one night, put it in, and then these giant centipedes decided to come on in. And no, I'm not touching that thing. The loot is in Dwarf Armory. That makes sense. Look at these runners checking hints. What are hints? We wing and prayer this thing.
Wait. Is Steve Flock picking on or something?
Probably. It has been in most of the duckling seeds. Let me scroll down here really quick. Yeah. Okay, level 15, but Fabian, our tracker saying. So yeah. Put that thief to work. Okay. So technically that would be a sequence break, but
level 4, Bane. One of the great ones.
Oof. Right, but you hate seeing what Bane, Quad X, and Ice 3 as your only first page spells. Yeah, we've got Temper, yeah, we've got some stuff to maybe cast later on, but you really want to see more than just one of those down there.
And Freud over 4 is basically Harm 4 and Cure 4.
Yeah. Which, again, for Fryteeth would be nice. That Harm 4, I believe White Mage Harm All is on. Yep. So, that's going to be a nice sweeper for them. White Mage may have been the play this flag set. Because this black magic is not fun.
Yeah.
Right? Mechlin agreeing. It's I think white, Thief, Fighter, White, White? Or Thief, Red, White, White? But yeah, having access to Fire 3 and Ice 3 from the very beginning is just letting Fryteeth go.
Laser got the first shard.
Mm. $11 minutes for the first shard. I'd expect more to show up soon, but yeah, that's a bit.
Ooh. Sleep Touch.
And Stone Poison. Oh, Marsh is not fun today. Yeah, did Ozlotto roll the seed? Someone go blame Oz. Alright. Got some battles. You're taking a few levels here and there. Wolves are down. Mechlin, totally Oz's fault. Yep. Hey, I agree. We'll blame Ozlotto all day long. So 2 shards in Marsh North.
A canoe.
Oh.
Ward 2. Oh. that right? Floor
Yep.
2 of Marsh.
Yeah. So we got Canoe in here. All of our runners, well, all the runners but Laser have the floater ready to go. Like, we might stop in Elfland on the way by, but we're just booking
And
it.
a mall. That means
Yeah,
early airship for Vaughn.
that means early airship for everyone right now, except for Laser. See, I imagine Vaughn's going to go down and check the bottom, but with how this marsh is acting, I could see them jumping out, going and grabbing that airship, and then coming back later. Because this is not pretty.
Oh yeah, I can see how this is gonna kick in.
Yep. Oh, Vaughn going to burn off an encounter, I guess? Okay. Realize the first and second counters were really, really close together. So by burning that off, has a nice little run here. Smart play.
Yep. And it seems we got Vaughn driving back down into the marsh in the bottom channels.
I didn't quite catch what level Vaughn was. I would have liked to see maybe another level or two out so that we could get that lockpicking in.
Oh, we'll see what tunes into this area. That's the third shard for Vaughn.
Yeah, Fabian pointing out in chat, Fryteeth may be using the Stone Party to amp his XP. Yeah, remember that Dead Party members and Stone Party members do not gain XP, so this is a great, kind of safe way to funnel that XP onto that that ninja, or thief.
Yep. Did I just see a Stone Touch Cobra?
Oh yeah, Laser unfortunately found them earlier up north.
Wow.
Marsh is not playing today.
No.
Which unfortunately means Earth is not going to be playing today.
This Oops All Loose and Shardsy is not playing. It's really going to be a train wreck if it keeps progressing.
Yeah. I can see the runners though, except for we have that rod. But I could definitely see them putting off Earth as long as possible. Like, knowing what's down here, we're going to find some of those same enemies in Earth. And I don't want to touch that.
Apparently, B2 in the wizard area, wizard just after the wizard, happens to be the Oxy Ale.
Okay. Fabian in chat pointing out, yep, Fryteeth making the right move. Unfortunately, because Laser left that floater abandoned in Matoya's, which they didn't know, so it's fine, but grabbing that canoe, or that canal, means that they now have access to a bunch of the world. So it's very possible Laser's going to leave the Inner Sea and not get back to Matoya till late. Especially with the crystal being in Matoya's.
Yep.
Because I could see that being a, oh hey, I'll come back here when I get crystal.
Now, Fryteeth is visiting Sarda.
Yep, you get the
Sarda.
Yeah. You get the floater, one of the first checks. And we have rubies. We're gonna go down, check here.
Sorry. Titan Stroke.
Vaughn, why are we in the water here. We're going the long way, I guess. No, we're going straight to the left, so we're going to go pick up the floater. I think from where they were, it would have been faster to take the river system, but hey.
Yep.
Alright, kind of doing some cleanup, what everyone else has seen so far. With the world open to you, where would you go next? I think Vaughn has the right idea here.
So we now have Vaughn diving into a volcano.
And we have Freyteeth coming and checking a lot of these free chests here in Cardia. Like, I don't hate this play either. There's going to be a lot up here.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like chat says, likely safer up here too.
Nightmare grind, according to Vaughn. Ooh! Trance stun, nightmare.
I hope Laser checks this hint. I make fun of these hints because of, like, I don't usually, but right now I really hope they do. Yes. Yes, now they know. Go back. Go back. And that was a, hey, I think I saved closer to that. I'm just going to reset and grab that.
Hurrying him is a good one.
Mm-hmm. A ribbon and a really good flame sword.
Frost Wizard.
Okay. Some nice experience here. Some really nice experience here. Yeah, that flame sword plus 5 is going to be really nice, Mechlin. Especially for any of our parties that grabbed a fighter.
Freyteeth just got the Vorpal from Cardia.
Okay, tell me when we get a good sword.
Of course, the Vorpal's -2, though.
Ooh, yeah, then tell me when we get a good sword. Doing lots of little checkups here. Wallhound in the air. I'm going to assume Laser's going to be right behind. But 4 shards for Vaughn. Currently our shard leader.
Yep.
And, yeah, they've been pointing out.
Trap box with a fire in volcano.
And they've been pointing out in chat lock picking is online for Freyteeth, so we've got a little bit of a sequence break here, but hey, take it. Wallhound checking level 6 magic. Brack, nothing. Oof. Magic is not kind this seed.
Let's see what we get from the old men in the cube from the old men at Crescent Island.
Okay. And there's Laser going back up to grab the floater from Matoya's. I'll be happy to see the crystal come out here too. We'll probably laugh like the rest of us to see the crystal come out here, but be happy.
Yep. Now we see Vaughn diving down in the volcano. Seems Frighties is doing the Corneria lock play.
Yep. We've got our fake key online, so let's go check these boxes. Makes sense. And it basically clears out the inner sea, so we know that we're done here.
The crown from one of
Okay.
the Corneria lock boxes.
Hey, Coral Sword +2 over on Vaughn's side. Like, I know it's not always the best sword in the world, but for an unpromoted... Never mind. For an unpromoted thief, the Coral Sword or the Dragon Sword are the best you could find. Both in the same room.
And another shard for Fried Teeth.
Ooh, Mechlin partial to the Rune Sword. Yeah? Rune Sword's really nice for that damages magical. I just find myself using the Coral more, because it's usually C that gives me the problems.
Wow. Fried Teeth is now at the Temple of Fiends, picking the locks.
Yep. Okay. Okay, did you just see what Vaughn grabbed?
Ooh, Masamune. Interesting.
Even a -3, a Mazda -3, that'll put in some work.
We don't know how that'll work.
Yeah, Mechlin. Mazda -3, Excal -2, Vorpal -2, Katana -1. Who rolled this trash?
Who knows? Someone who wants to crash the party.
Oh yeah, Oslaughto, that's what we said.
Seems there's another shard for Vaughn. And
Okay,
there's a chime on Fried Teeth's side.
Yeah, Fried Teeth is lining everything up. We have enough boxes here that, like, literally all we're looking for is the loot, or all we're looking for is shard. So I can see them going to just high density areas and just finding shards.
Which means Fried Teeth has access to Sky Temple.
Yep.
While Vaughn has access to Shrine.
Fabian, that chime was hinted for. I know, but again, none of us read chime. Read the hints here.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Fried Teeth actually gotten the tail.
I didn't see that either, so that's an amazing find. So yeah, Fried Teeth is probably just going and only opening up those Xboxes now. We've got most of the items we want. Like, we might grab some easy stuff along the way, but they're getting pretty set.
Well, we have Vaughn heading towards his taking on Carrie. Ooh!
Ah.
Yeah, this Carrie hits like a rock.
Carrie tends to be low-key dangerous, especially if you come down here not quite ready. It's way too easy to get to at a lower level than you probably should. But there we go.
Carrie is
Vaughn
down
is
for the count.
Which, just for anyone listening out here, if you did not realize, taking out one of the shards, or taking out one of the fiends, and lighting the orb behind it, you have to hit that, it is also worth shards. So Lich and Carry are worth 2, and Kraken and Tia are worth 4. And again, it's technically the altar behind them that's worth it, so just so you know.
Yep.
That's a free 12 shards if you can get all of those fiends down, which is half of what we need.
Okay. I didn't see what Frighty's got because the screen just froze a little.
Ah, all good. We'll catch up in a moment. Oh, a shard, according to chat.
Okay. Well, seems wrong going for the lock chest. Well,
Which again makes sense. You're here.
yep.
Yep. And yeah, I think we're gonna see Fry Teeth doing this a lot, checking the chest, but we're not gonna open anything that doesn't have an X on it.
Ah, I see. That explains it. The tail was behind the locked incentive from the castle.
Okay. But yeah, a lot of trading up onto it. Ordeals is a bust. Do we have someone go through ordeals? I missed it. Well, I'm just good. Okay.
Marsh. Alright. Now Vaughn has access to Sky Temple.
Yeah. So looking for chest dense areas. We know Volcano is one of them. We know Mirage and Sky is one of them. Like, it's hard to get in there this low level, but that's probably where we're wanting to go.
Well, you also got to consider possible Earth.
Yeah, Earth doesn't really have that many boxes, though. So, and especially after seeing what Marsh had, Earth is way off my radar right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to put up with those stone wolves or whatever it was again. No, thank you. Yeah, Earth isn't real, Mechlin. Correct. And I'm one who actually likes going to Earth. And no.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the floor I can see Fried Teeth opening some more boxes on, just because everything's close. We're still looking for a decent weapon or two to swing.
Yeah, I noticed those swords were rolled down.
Honestly, that Fire plus 5 is not a bad sword to use. Yeah, second ribbon over there. Vaughn found it earlier.
Oh yeah, Dragon plus 2 is pretty darn good with a knight. So it seems now, Bright Tease is heading towards Carry.
Yep. we basically have Fryteeth and Vaughn trading. So Fryteeth went up, did all of this ordeals promotion stuff, or Cardia promotion stuff. Vaughn went to Volcano, and now they're just like, hey, shake hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mulhound trying to take advantage of some of these Volcano tiles. Remember that when you're in Volcano, if you walk on the lava, yeah, you might take a damage per step, but you are not increasing the encounter. So as long as you're walking on a volcano area, you will not get an encounter, which can be a lot faster even using heal or heal pots. Yeah, lava is safe. Oh yeah, Thavian, unless the unsafe lava tile is enabled. That's just evil. I've played with it. That's just evil. Reserved for blind flags? Oh, Mechlin, no. No. Remind me not to play your blind flags.
Wow, I'm surprised Fryteeth used the confuse on Carrie.
Oh yeah. No, Confuse on carry, you definitely want to throw it out, especially if you don't have anything else to do. Confuse has a really good chance about hitting carry. And then carry just does nothing but hit herself.
Oh, good lord.
And yep, Fryteeth heading over to Sky. We know where the boxes are, we're gonna check it.
Ah, Vaughn's got a ribbon plus second ribbon.
Okay, I was scared for just a little bit in chat, calling Unleashed Warmech. I actually thought that was in this flag set for a moment. You guys scared me.
Oh lord.
It's not, thankfully.
Well, Mechlin actually did a little. Is now already in the tower. He's heading up to Sky right now. And we have Vaughn heading towards the shrine.
Yep, so we have one going to the deep sea and one going to space.
Mm-hmm.
Be interested to see which pays off. Both of them have 4 shards hanging for them at the end of the dungeon, though. So that'll take their totals up to 19. Just means we need to find 5 more. My money's kind of on Fryteeth and Sky, but C has provided.
Yeah. Man, Sleep Spell spreads the hot. Ooh! Yeah, that was definitely a death from the Sahog. Squint.
Well, our red mage should have life, so we're okay. It's just not fun. Oh, and there it is again. Run, 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 run. Wish we had nuke. But while we're talking about the bottom two, Molehound up here on the carry fight. So, getting some tempers in, seeing how we can take out on this carry. 3 hits, 4 damage. Not very well. There we go.
Yep.
Couple more. Gonna throw some lightning out now. 3 hits, 200. Yeah, this carry's got maybe a turn or two, or not, left.
Trans Nightmare. It's gonna be pretty bad. I'll be back real quick.
Yeah. So continuing on, seeing whether sky or sea provides. Shard from sea, shard from sky. But ribbon from sky. Looking good. 7 shards look like left for Vaughn. Which, as a helpful hint out there for any ducklings or people who don't know, I do believe each row of shards is 6 shards. So as you're counting, as you're looking, you might look at it, pause, and go, oh, I have 2 rows left. That's 12 shards left. So just really easy math in case you're looking and want to get an idea.
Fried teeth.
Do what? Molehound showing us ice. We have not seen this yet.
Okay, that's unusual. An ice cavern play.
Yeah. Not something I'd be expecting right here, but honestly, I'm not against it. There's enough shards in here. There's enough chests in here. Yeah. Right now, I think both runners, both Vaughn and Fryteeth, are like, they just need 1 or 2 more, and they got this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Fryteeth grabbing the greed chest and then just like, nope. Yeah, we're avoiding that Xbox altogether, but no, we're not. Mecklin, are you doing math on stream? What? Yeah, Vaughn gets 4 here. So they need to find 2 more. Can probably get them in mermaids. I don't think we dove right side.
Well, we got
I would go to mermaid first.
Ooh! Sleep touch Kraken.
Nice. Kraken goes, I don't see a white mage. I punch someone else.
And it knocked out his ninja in 1 blow.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Cure it, get things going, and oh, we must have gotten mermaids. Okay. So yeah, Vaughn's best goal. Oh. No, burning off. Okay. Burning off encounters. We are going to mermaids. Burning off an encounter. I forgot Vaughn knows that there's a really quick encounter from number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're just going to go down. I bet we beeline it straight down to mermaids, see if we can find the 2 shards we need, and then check this floor. We might check the 1 room right by the staircase, but yeah. But Tia, you see him? Now you don't.
Yeah, Tiamat is down now.
So looks like Fright Heath is roughly level 24, 22. What's your thought on that? Would you like a little bit more? You comfortable at 22, 24?
When you're dealing with the possible second versions of the fiends, 24 or 25 would be the ideal level.
Yeah. And we are looking at basic boss stats. So it's 70 to 150. So the boss is going to roll maybe 102% more on average. So we're not looking like super beef bosses here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fabian, that's all I can guess. Lethane magic buying. We're here. Everything's closer. It's gotta be. Yeah, Super Soar's on. We're like, where is that magic? There's Fast. That's a big one we wanted.
And Quake along with Warp.
Yeah, for Temple of Fiends, we don't care that much. Yeah, they were looking for Nuke. Like, we might try quaking a Lich just to be cheeky, but we're probably just going to swing and take out a Lich.
Yeah. I mean, Vaughn has enough to actually go to Topher.
But sitting here at 45 minutes and, well, 45 minutes and, nope. 45 minutes and 10 seconds. Fright Teeth is into Temple of Fiends Revisited. First runner on stream to see it. Checking validation chests.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what we're really looking for now. Maybe a better weapon, but everything kind of rolled down. Looking for a ribbon, probably. And going left here, I did not even look. Do we have mid-Topher on? So, for anyone who's not played them... Oh, yep.
Right, is that Lich 2?
Yep. And yeah, for anyone who's not really played through mid-Toph or is just still getting used to it, every floor except for the Tia floor has a shortcut. Lich's floor goes straight up and straight right. You walk in front of those two doors, they're safe tiles, and it lines you up exactly where you needed to go. For Carrie, go south.
In Topher.
Yeah.
Now we have Carrie 2 on Brighty's side. We'll see what she brings out. Okay, that's a huge truck hit.
And taking down our life dealer, which, I mean, we may not need it, but it's gonna be a little bit more clinchy than we want. But yeah, chat called out a bit ago. Vaughn still missing that loot, and I guess we missed the hint giver for it. So Vaughn is into Waterfall. We're checking chests.
Yeah, it seems Bright Teeth is without a white mage because of Carrie.
Yeah. And Fright Teeth showing off, that is one of the shortcuts in the seafloor. There's actually a shorter one. If you go all the way to the right side, you can pop down right here in front of Kraken. I don't remember how many it saves you, but it's like 2 or 3 steps.
Kraken.
I mean, it's doable. It is doable. It's clinching, but it's doable.
Oh.
Oh, reset out.
Kraken 2
Mechlin thinking it's
is
2.
a truck.
I mean, Kraken 2 do what Kraken 2 do.
And I thought Carrie 2 was a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, Kraken basically says, hey, I got all these 8 legs. You're gonna get hit by all of them. Oh no, did Vaughn go the other way? No, Vaughn! Loot was in dwarves, right? We have notes for this. I see chat is confirming, but we have notes. I should really go to that page and actually read. Thank you, Thavian.
See, Molehound is dropping down to yes, Marsh to get the Oxy Ale.
And oh no, Vaughn has gone into Earth. Oh no. Yeah, dwarves has so much, but they wouldn't know. And I assume Vaughn knows that lockpicking is on, but they don't have the key. So they may have written off dwarves at all. Especially this late into a seed, you might forget that lockpicking is there. Oh, they have the key by now? Okay.
Yeah, Kraken really did some damage on one of Frighty's black mages. About 700 something.
Yeah, but our white mage is still up, so this is a lot less scary than it was last time.
Yeah. There's Nuke.
Yep, and white mage survives. We can probably get through this. Let's see
by
what
luck.
happens. Hey, you just need 1 HP. Yeah, fading dwarves until we have adamant or TNT, and I don't know if we found adamant yet, so we can only hope that'll push them that way.
Yeah, I can see Molehound actually in trouble.
This is Marsh. This is Marsh. This is why I don't want to go to Earth Cave. This is no.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. And now we have Brighties at the air floor.
Mechlin, this is why I buy softs early in the game. Yes. Like, one of the first things I can do when I can afford it is just buy 11 softs. You don't have to buy much, just go 1 up. Alright, we have a Tia 2, though.
Tia 2 does hit a bit, but not as hard as a truck, though.
Yeah, not quite as bad as Kraken did there.
Yeah, true. Ooh. Stop. Stop, Tiamat. Dang.
Tia's saying, okay, wait just a moment, guys. Stop. Stop punching me.
Tia 2 isn't all that bad at the moment.
See if she's got something nasty. Well, we're not going to see if she has something nasty. Alright, on to the Chaos floor. What is Chaos going to give us? Oh, that is good news for Vaughn. That was the adamant there in the vampire chest. So hopefully that'll point Vaughn back to that way.
Now we have Fright Teeth at Chaos.
We have a fast, we have a temper, all the power to this ninja. That's a ruse for 100. There's an invis 2. We're going to make sure that this ninja survives. Another ruse, another temper, another temper. Another invis 2. This should get that ninja almost all the way up there. I have a feeling we're going to start swinging, checking out what we got. By the way, we see a key for Vaughn, so if we don't have it, or don't have it memorized, now we do. There's a temper. There's 8 hits for 884.
Yeah, from the ninja.
2, maybe 3 more hits, and this Chaos is gone.
593 on Chaos.
Yep. Looking at 1300. Chaos has 2000 normally, so we're looking anywhere in that 15 to 23. And big hit.
Chaos, he's down.
GG's for Fryteeth, who is our first runner on stream and our second runner overall in the race room. Shanigan comes in first with a 51.29, and in chat here said, Black Belt go Burr. And then Fryteeth coming on in with a 54.09. I do believe they are waiting. Never mind, in the booth. Hey, Fryteeth.
Hi.
GG's.
Hey,
Well, how was that seed? How was that white mage?
That white mage saved the early game with no magic on the black mages.
We were talking, and Mecklin and I were talking in chat here a little bit, going, yeah, that white mage, we might have reset into a party of white mages.
I thought about it.
yeah, I saw.
What's a white mage?
I saw how Carry 2 really knocked your white mage out in one shot, and she hit like a truck.
Yeah, I should have reset immediately at that moment, but I didn't.
I mean, it's highly likely to get through Temple of Fiends with a solo first party, but oof.
Yeah, just with how bad the weapons were, none of those fights were going to be fast.
Yeah. But we are directing all complaints to @Oslato on the Discord.
Complaints about what?
The seed. No reason. Just we're all everything.
I don't have any complaints. Anyone find a Master?
Yes, it was in one of the not armory chests, one of the volcano chests. You actually checked the bottom box in one of those rooms on Agaflor. But it was -3, so you didn't really miss a ton.
No, okay.
That katana was probably your best sword, or the fire 3, or fire 5. Sorry.
Yeah, that flame +5 wasn't doing anything, so I said, alright, we'll try the crit of the katana.
Seems we have Vaughn revisiting Dwarves Cave.
Nope. Yeah. Vaughn faded dwarves really early and missed out on all of this and has been looking for the loot for a bit.
Yeah, I heard you saying in the last few minutes after I finished that it sounded like he was waiting till he had one of the items to go in there, and unfortunately the TNT was just sitting in there. So
yeah, found adamant in Earth. But speaking of some of this early game stuff, how was that marsh cave for you? Did you run into any of the bull that was in there?
Something had stone.
Yeah.
Which actually I was going to use to my advantage, because I think I went in there with my thief at level 11 or 12. Mm-hmm. And so when I saw both black mages get stoned, I said, perfect, now we can grind the thief up to 15 and check the locked rooms while we're in here. But there was the canoe, and went and left for the floater and never came back to Marsh.
Yep.
Well, we have Laser already with 21 shards.
Yeah, and with only one dungeon done, they can just finish up something here. Go straight down, take out this Kraken, and they can be done.
Yeah, I don't think I saw the Oxygal either.
Okay, I was about to ask. You finished up Volcano, and then you had the option. I was going to ask why you picked Sky over Sea. That explains it.
Oh, even if I had the Oxygal, I'm going Sky anyway.
More boxes.
More boxes and better encounters. I just don't like the encounters in Sea.
Nope. Vaughn has just sighed a massive sigh of relief. Found that loot in Dwarves and went, nope, warp out, we're done. Yeah, there was a hint for that loot that we think Vaughn missed earlier.
I don't think I saw that either.
Grabbing a few items, grabbing a few spells. Let's finish this thing up, and let's go take on a Chaos. So, Fryteeth, as we kind of finish up here with Vaughn going through it and some of the others, this being a Duckling Derby or Duckling Boot Camp seed and stuff, do you have any advice for our new runners on how to run an Oops All Loose?
So, All Loose to me is pretty formulaic unless you get an early floater, which that just messes everything up. All Loose is basically knowing where all your chests are and then having an order you're going to go do it in. I mean, obviously it depends on what items you find early, but and this All Loose is a little bit easier with lock picking and the shards and key items in marked boxes, but it's clear that, you know, the near stuff that's near first, and once you get access to the world, then it becomes go after your high density chest areas, Volcano, Sky, Cardias, and with only 24 shards, that's usually going to get you everything you need. You know, no need to go into Earth, Waterfall, Sea Shrine.
Yeah, just really prioritizing those dense locations that you know you're going to find a ton. And like Cardia, where you know you're going to find a ton without many encounters.
Not only without many encounters, but because the flag for, local formations for marked boxes is on, you're going to get really good encounters too.
Yeah.
And so that to me is another reason to avoid Earth, you know, if you don't have to.
Right.
You know, because not a lot of chests, they're spread out, and in this flag set, the marked boxes, the encounters are not going to give you much XP.
Maybe when you get into Sky or something, but no. Well, in that little bit of time, Vaughn has made their way down to seafloor. We've taken out a Kraken, and we are getting ready to take on a Tiamat.
So, anyway, I'm back, but yeah, it seems he's finally got his head straight.
Yep. We lined everything up, and we are go, go, go. We'll take out this Tia 2. We'll see what Chaos does for Vaughn, and we'll finish this thing up here. But looking up top, it looks like both Molehound and Laser are really close to finishing the seed. So Molehound, if they can get through Kraken here, will have the 24 shards they need. And Laser checking a few extra boxes, which I totally don't blame them at all, but really just needs to go down and take out Carry, and will also have their 24. Which, by the way, Fryteeth, I believe this is the one that had the Maza.
In the Master Moon, then.
Yeah. Well. It would
Wasn't
have
needed.
saved me checking some extra boxes at the end, but
Is that what you're looking for in like the incentive boxes and validation chests?
Well, it's down.
that or I knew I was going to need a lot of tempers, so Power Gauntlet would have been nice. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
And
I don't know
now
if we saw. Yeah, I think we're quickly going to wrap this thing up here with the other two both getting their 24 shards. We'll see how this thing goes. But yeah, looks like we have another just put everything on this fighter. We got fast, we got tempers, we got other stuff coming out. Take a test swing with that X-Cal. 4 hits for 66. We need some oomph. Big hit on that ninja. Temper. Let's see what's going on. Another temper. Another temper. Another temper. We're going to make sure that this fighter can just punch. 7 hits, 200. We're getting better. More damage. More tempers. Make the sword sharper.
Ooh,
Thief goes down.
467 on Ninja. Knocked out.
Oh. Let's get a fast off. Let's get that fast off on.
Ooh.
8 hits for 800-ish. Life 2, bringing up back up our meat shield. Another life 2 coming on out, and there's just a swing. Yet another temper. We gotta get close to that. 8 hits for 1,200. One more hit should do it. Hits the thief, nothing. Temper, just for the lulls. 7 hits for 1,000. GG's. And Vaughn finishing in 3rd place with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 47 seconds. Let's get them down to the room here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jump out. I need to be up in 8 hours, so.
Thank you for joining us, Righty.
Yeah,
Good
thanks
game.
for the restream tonight.
And we're joined in by Vaughn. Vaughn! GG's!
Looks like he's on mute.
Oh. We'll see if we can get them back in a little bit. But while they're away for a moment, we have both other runners back in Temple of Fiends revisited. Looks like Laser might be about a floor ahead of Molehound, but we'll see in just a second. Through Lich 2. Here's a carry 2. Oh, do we have a Vaughn?
GG, Vaughn.
Maybe. I saw the mute button go off, but I don't hear anything. So, until then, dueling carries!
Mm-hmm.
Bullhound taking the lead through carry 2. Heading on over to the shortcut for Kraken. Laser finishing up also with their carry 2, but has that thief down. I think. Yeah. Thief is down. We gotta grab a life. Kraken had nuke.
Yeah, Kraken 2 had nuke.
Lovely. Not really. And that is a reset. I do not blame Mulhound at all. That took out our life casters. We still had half this thing left to go. No.
Yeah, that really hurt considering Kraken knocked out both his Black Mage and his Red Mage.
Mm-hmm.
That's painful.
Now we have a Kraken 2 up on Laser side. Let's see if we see that nuke also. Because that means it's probably the first spell in Kraken's list.
Mm-hmm.
4 hits, 1,000 damage. 100 damage. 7 hits. Bye-bye, thief.
Still hits like a truck, but barely. And there's another nuke. Bracket 2 has been terminated. On
And thank you, our red mage for surprise. Ooh, okay, we res. Honestly, we're taking the risky play. We need to do some res here.
He's running a very big risk.
This is clinch moment. Do we only have, like, are we out of life? We must be out of life casts. There's no other reason we'd be doing this solo. Oh my. See if this red mage can make its way through. And while we do that, I think we got Yvonne back. GG's?
Can you hear me?
Hey!
Yeah.
There you are. GG's, Vaughn.
Thanks. So, there was a loot hint if Provoca wasn't there.
There was a loot hint. I do not remember where. I don't read hints.
I think it had to be. I think I checked all the other ones, including on rack. Mm-hmm. So it was either in Gaia or
it had to be Provoca.
Or Provoca, because I checked for a sweeper before the pirates, and then didn't go back to check the hint giver after killing the pirates.
That makes sense. No, we saw you finishing up with everything. And we're like, uh-oh, doesn't have the loot.
Yeah, I think I probably.
Yeah,
I probably have like 50 shards.
Now Molehound is towards Tier 2.
Yep. Yeah, and we knew on our end that the ruby and the TNT and the loot were all in there. And so we're like, uh-oh, what's going to cause Vaughn to go back to dwarves? It has to be the adamant, which we hadn't seen yet.
So after the rod, I was going to go back and start hitting. Also in my head, it's around 40-ish minutes and nobody's 45, 50-ish minutes, and I know we were in the air early and nobody was done yet. So Chanigan wasn't done yet. So I'm like, well, it can't be somewhere early. It's got to be somewhere late, trying to kind of play the metagame. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll clear C. All clear C. All clear. And another funny thing that could have happened I think it was in Volcano. My black mage had gone down. I think it probably to carry. If he doesn't go down, I don't go to Crescent. So I didn't end up going to Sky, but I would never have found that cube because it was on those stages. Because it was on the stages.
Yeah.
It didn't end up mattering, and then I with the early floater, I just skipped ice. I skipped some of those things, so I knew stuff was there. In the back of my mind, if it wasn't, if the adamant didn't push me into dwarves, which I would have got to anyway, right shortly after Earth, I was going to start checking the key locks that I skipped. I might have went to March locked or something like some of those checks.
But I want to pause you this for a second as we have Molehound getting ready to take on Chaos. So let's see what we got. I think I saw a fight. We're out of tempers. We used all of our tempers early. Yeah, it's got to be a fight, and looks like we may have 1 or 2 on that black mage. So 3 hits for 75 damage. Temper onto our fighter. Ice 3 comes out for 45. We need something a little bit better. 3 hits for 75. Thunder. Ice 3, we are now officially out of tempers, but we have a nuke. Nuke can help. Chaos is not that beefy, but if they keep pulling out blizzards and... oh, no. Ice 3. Ice 3 is not going to be enough. And it looks like that fighter was swinging the X-Cal, which all of the weapons were pretty bad, but that X-Cal, oof.
I forgot to switch that.
Cure 4 goes off into the fighter. We get him back up. Hit again. 3 hits for 111. This is doable, but this is going to be a pucker the entire way. Heal 2 come off? No, ice. No, we're debating. We're taking another Cure 4 onto our... Nope. Nuke. Yes, Cure 4 onto the Black Mage. Nuke comes out 266. That's what we want to see. 4 hits, 97. That's
Ooh.
not what we want to see.
Vivi has been knocked out by Chaos.
Okay, we've got life. We like seeing ink. Ink doesn't do a thing. Let's just keep whittling away. Chaos doesn't have that much HP. Chaos does have that much HP, but Chaos doesn't have that much HP. Quad X does not work on Chaos. 4 hits for 80, 3 hits for 60. We need a little bit more oomph. We're in the hill pots. Keep that fighter up. We can do this. I don't know if we found the ruse stick or anything to give some defense here, but that's the fighter down. Hill pot's ineffective. Oh, we're into Ice 3 mode. Ice 3, Ice 3. 45. And that is a wipe to Chaos.
Yeah, Chaos can be a pain in the rear end.
Mm-hmm. So Vaughn, I kind of asked Frightheath a little bit of this, but how did you find that marsh cave?
I mean, I know something had, I want to say, one of the wolves or something had a stone touch, and something on the top. I think I got hit with something. I don't really remember, but I ended up getting out okay. Did the top, and then I considered resetting out until the canal was found. So I knew the canoe was on the link chest on the bottom to the bottom. But there were some shards in there also, so I don't really think I found it too much of an issue.
Cool. There was just enough in it annoying among all the runners, we weren't sure.
Yeah. I think there were some XP boxes, so I just tried to make sure that I had my life kept up. I know spiders had cremate. And that was annoying, even when I went back into Earth. I shouldn't have went into Earth there.
Oh.
I should have checked some of those others, the other stuff, because I knew the key was there.
Yeah,
but I just remember seeing something in Marsh that made me not want to even attempt to try and grind for the key locks, which I know is 3 chests. It doesn't really matter. But if there was something on the... Because I think I was at 11 or 12 at that time, and if there was some kind of dragon or something there, it crossed my mind.
But not
and then when I went, when I was in Volcano, so I knew there was a hint somewhere that the chime, I think, was in Elfling Castle. So I knew I would need the key at some point, possibly if I was going to go to Sky. So when I was in Volcano, after turning in the floater, I was like, okay, Nightmares, I have Ice 3, and then I had Trance. I'm like, okay, now I'm done with this. I'm done with this, so I don't want to deal with the Trance. But that Volcano was loaded. It had the X-Cal, it had the Masa, and I think a ribbon.
Oh yeah. Yep, there's a ribbon on the top right, or Agathor right side.
And I know maybe a katana. There was a katana early somewhere too.
Yeah, it was in Armory.
Okay. Yeah, of course, all of them rolled like crap. But a Masa and an X-Cal is still a Masa and an X-Cal.
Exactly. And usually whenever you use the katana, you're worrying about crits.
Health is down.
Yeah. And level 2 with level 2 tempers with 3 people, at least for Chaos, I knew any of those weapons will be fine. I meant to switch the Masa to my fighter for Chaos, but it just slipped my mind.
Anyway, Laser came in 3rd place with a time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Yeah, GG's. In our discussion there,
GG's.
Did the ruse, did the temper, did the thing. GG's to Laser.
Did anyone find a ruse item?
I believe they found the ruse stick, yeah.
Okay. I didn't see it.
And during all that, we also saw Mulhound go into Temple of Fiends, the first floor there, revisit, and take a small grind. If you don't know where to take a good grind at, and you're already here, that's not a bad place. There's a lot of good XP stuff on the 1st and 3rd floors.
Yeah, lots of worms, different dragons.
Yep.
Especially if you can find that gas D tile with all those ice 3 charges. 'Cause I'm pretty sure gas Ds are weak to ice.
They are, yes. But we're back on to carry 2. What?
What do you and Mecklin have against sweepers?
Oslotto rolled this seed. We're just blaming him now. It's fine.
I had the red mage. I took harm 3, knowing if I had to go
Uh-huh.
into ice or earth or marsh early that it could pay off, and it did. But
We were actually
Oh,
talking
man.
with Fryteeth just a little bit. The white mage was kind of the early play. They had ice 3 and fire 3.
yeah, the elemental bonus.
Plus, yeah. I think I see a laser waiting for us. Do we have
I
a laser
took
there?
GG.
GG's.
So, how was that seed?
Oh, just like every other week. Oh, man.
You had a really good run, and then Temple of Fiends just decided to say, wait.
It sounded like you were in a war zone with that seed laser.
Yeah, it was a rough one. I thought I had a pretty bad start as well, so I felt like I was behind the whole way. So I made some choices I otherwise might not have. But
This will be a good one to go
stepping
back and
into.
watch. Yeah, this will be a good one to go back and watch. Like, there were some choices you made, but also some things that were really good.
Yeah, I felt good about some of it. Felt not so good about a lot of it. like a lot of early game routing, especially even in past derbies I've had. The past derby I was in, I had a lot of trouble routing for these flags, like trying to figure out where you can actually take a fight
Find a
for a item and survive it. And
Yeah.
have that make any kind of progress.
If you go back and listen to this a little bit, we talked with Fryteeth before he had to jump out of here, and actually asked him what his advice for routing and different things was, and he kind of went through some basic early game stuff, so that might be helpful.
Perfect. I'll have to listen to that.
But
this
while we
seed-
had you in, yep,
I was gonna say, if this seed doesn't throw the early floater and canoe and access to you get in the air, and now everything is open. So sure, do I want to be in the air in less than 15 minutes or whatever it was? Yeah, but that means kind of everything was up in the air. I probably would have checked. If I don't have that floater, I'm probably checking dwarves. I'm probably checking,
right,
some of that stuff. And if I wouldn't have been able to get the loot if I had gone into dwarves early, because it's most likely going to be before the key lock or lock picking. But had I seen the hint, that would change things.
And one of you, I don't remember who, kind of did fade Matoya's early, so we didn't find that floater for a while. Got through Marsh Cave, found the canal, got it, and went out. And we were so scared.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that might have been me.
That was you? Okay. You came back and you found it. I think you saw a hint for it. But
yeah, I saw the hint in, I think it was in...
Circle of Sages, I think. Yeah.
Sages or Melman? No, Sages, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I even checked Melmond. I was just looking for free checks at that point. I still was level 5 and desperate for loot.
Yeah. We were at the point of the commentary that we went, everyone else has floater, and I do think it was you. It was like, oh no, Laser just found canoe, or Laser just found canal. Oh no.
I went into Matoya's early, and then I was like, well, these pedes, and I was like, let me go see if there's a sweeper somewhere in Elfland, and then went back.
I always feel, with these seeds at least, I feel like
Milehound,
well, I did.
fourth place with a time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 52 seconds.
122.46. 122.46 from race time. And yeah, GG's had a pretty good chaos fight there. A little bit clinch at the end, but I do see them in chat. So let me just a second. Not right click. Pull down and GG's Mulhound.
Hey, yeah. GG for that one. That was definitely something, I gotta say.
Oh, that Temple of Fiends had your name. Like,
Temple
you
got
were
me.
there.
I don't even know what my timing was, but I thought I was able to skip so much stuff, and then I hit Temple of Fiends, and it was just a brick wall. I think it was three or four. I'm not sure how many back and forths, but it was done. But bullying.
It just went by. You opened 74 boxes, which on an oops all loose, holy cow. Yeah, you kind of sped through that a little bit, and then middle in game just went, nope, slow down.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, after Volcano Jackpot, that was just like I didn't think I needed to look for much else besides the tail. Like I was on the edge of my seat just to pick up a tail to go there immediately. But Marsh was particularly cumbersome. I'm not sure if anybody else had a bit of a stint in there, but I think I had to pop in there twice, and then I said nope. I actually did the thing you guys say on chat. You're just cut the losses and come back. So picked up the floater, got some levels. I think I got some equipment at Cardia, and I was feeling a little better with the ribbon. There was one time too. Oh, what was it? The red mage stood tall when it was taking about 300 poisons to the face, I think.
Yeah.
And then I was able to pop out of that. But yeah, I really wish I could have filled that through for the first one. That very first hit, I think I stopped at cracking because I dropped two guys. But I'm happy the way I wrote it. I feel like I read it well. I just feel I don't know if I should have brought more power, if I should have hit a grind more, or if it was just RNG had their odds against me. But yeah, I had to sink a good 15 minutes in there. So Topher has another victim, but I did not let it conquer me. I finished it, and that was the most important part.
Yeah, we did a little bit of talking earlier, and really for all three of you, what we think kind of like kicked Fryteeth up just a little bit at the beginning was really taking that White Mage. The White Mage with that Elemental Plus magic started out with Fire 3, Ice 3, and then had Harm 3 and Harm 4 really early in the seed. So
Yeah.
that White Mage was that was your sweeper.
Yeah, we were lacking that very, very early on. I'm pretty sure I sorted the pirates, I sorted garlands, so that means it was quite late till we had something comfortable. And even when we did, I think we only had 3 charges of nuke or something like that at the end. So yeah, it wasn't as comfy. So we had to really use a lot of the items. I did not run to Bonk nor a Ruse item, and I don't think I did see Invis 2, but it was locked out of the red mage. So as you saw, I was just temper and go. I had one bad RNG, and I think nuke, and that finished that run, or that one would have been fine. But luckily, at the end, with the extra 2 or 3 levels, it came through. But yeah, props. I mean, in the beginning, I was wondering, like, what was the one part? I don't know if it was after Marsh Cave, like how they routed that, like getting the canoe and then figuring out where to go from there. But it was a very it was very wide open. There was a couple good spots, and yeah, with this all loose, the calculations are kind of crazy. So I underestimated it, and doing it like live is even more difficult because you don't want to drop a chest because that ultimately, like, props that the chest animations work right now, but that really helps make sure that you don't let anything. And who knew Elf secret vaults had so many good stuff? Like, wow, like I thought it was herb.
Well, one of them was hinted.
The elves, dwarfs, and Matoya were just all like, we're going to have all the good items.
Oh man, we thought we had a lot in the beginning, and then just kind of the creatures kind of jumped a little bit bigger at the end.
It's funny with how the seed ended up, because if I took a picture and I'll post it in a post-race discussion. I even wrote down key locks so I didn't forget to go check the key locks.
And they were required, like hard required this time.
Oh yeah, no, and lock picking. I never picked up key because yeah, all those questions in chat about whether or not it works in Topher or not, because I was kind of scared it wasn't, and I didn't want to run into a giant wall after using the loot. But yeah, that was a keyless seed, which I was pretty proud of, but still no avail. But yeah, I didn't want to see the key for any of those incentive items. Where was it tucked away, anyways?
Earth 4.
Second half
Earth
of Earth.
4, yeah. Oh, who goes to Earth?
It was hinted
After
up there.
the. Oh man,
Yeah, who
after what
goes to
happened on
Earth?
stream with Earth, I fully committed that if I couldn't, and I even had a rod, and I'm like, nah, still not going, not doing it. I'm not doing it right now, and I did not pay
Somebody
for it
went
at
there.
all. Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Yeah.
anything great there, but I was not risking it.
Adamant and Key. And
there you
some
go.
crazy
Oh, yeah.
person diving it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know who
man.
would go there before checking the
I
door
don't know.
lock.
I don't know who would go there either. We're not going to name names, right, Vaughn?
I got healing pots this time. Hey, I'm in Vaughn, very proud of that. But
You didn't fizzle your thoughts.
yeah, I did not
What-
fizzle my pots. I don't know if I have anything super memey that I did the entire time, but hopefully it was okay. But
What was in Topher that was given problems? I saw a nuke or a nuclear somewhere.
yeah,
But
I
that
was
was
just
about it.
like, yeah, like
Kraken
you
has
just
nukes.
you cracking nukes and just having like 10 XP, 10 HP points off. So it's just like a lot of time the calcs were they should have they could have been right, but it was just like rolling high every time. So yeah, I did not get lucky, but Kraken was
I guess
nasty.
maybe because I opened so many boxes looking for the loot, that might have helped my levels. Maybe I was at a higher
Right.
level than other people.
Well, and I don't remember who, but Mulhound or Laser, one of them got all the way to Chaos and had like one temper cast left.
Yeah,
It's like,
that
oh no. If you would have if you would have had a few more tempers, because that chaos was hard.
On the early fights, when I can on carry and lich, instead of trying to use those charges, I use the Masa was on my ninja and the X-Cal on the knight, so I had the double melee, and that kind of got me through those before trying to use any of those charges. I don't know how many
I never
mages you
found
had
either
that
of
could
those.
use temper. They were both in
two.
Volcano.
But just
Oh,
super
yeah.
greedy on Kraken to double cast it to hopefully be able to knock it out quicker, failing to realize Tiamat had a lot of HP with Chaos. But yeah, temper.
And then for Chaos, I had triple casting tempers because I picked it up on my ninja.
Yeah. And then just remembering that X-Cal, even though it rolled a negative, still has that 30 bonus damage for Elemental. So that'll do everything except for Chaos. Like, keep that X-Cal on, even if it's negative, because it's just going to do better damage.
Yeah, an X-Cal's an X-Cal, a Masa's still a Masa. Masa -3 is still better than what most of the other swords.
Still better than a Vorpal +4. What? Sorry.
So's a silver sword.
Ouch. All right, though. We should probably start to wrap this thing up before we get ourselves in trouble.
We also consider the fact that Kraken 2 had nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
had
that
nuke
one
and
hurt
took
a
me
lot.
down. I was laughing because my black mage survived, or black wizard survived the nuke, but my red wizard didn't. But I had life 2 on my knight, so it was fine.
That's a case of the I was there when the magic was born. But yeah, we got some of Friety's words earlier. So Vaughn, second on stream, third overall. Final thoughts on this seed?
Don't skip Dwarf Lock. Don't try and outthink yourself. Maybe kind of take what the seed gives you. You know, especially I know the loose chaos or the loose being chaotic. I probably should have been checking earlier stuff. Some of the earlier available checks before like diving all of sea and waterfall. But yeah. Thank you for the restream.
Cool. Laser, third on stream, fourth overall. What's your thoughts?
I really gotta remember what spells I have. I was carrying that life 2 in my pocket the whole time and never cast it. Always just resorted to life. Yeah, so that and routing and just knowing how to deal with early game struggles is what I'm going to be working on throughout, I guess, the rest of the week until the next seed drops.
Yeah. Mulhound, what do you got?
I say it every time, but I am very pumped to see how the game squares up. Having all 4 on the restream or the VOD afterwards and being able to see the decisions real time is a lot of fun to take a look at after kind of clocking back into reality after finishing the seed. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing any sort of tips and also seeing why others were so very fast. And I have to say, like, great job to everyone. This was tough. We had to have our constitution checks ready for all the poison that was coming at us. So I think we were able to take care of that quite effectively. I think we all can agree Marsh Cave is mean, and if in doubt, we don't go to Earth. But it's okay. I'm sure it had something there. Yeah, like I think in this one, like the lower ones, getting some of those defensive items, I very much regretted as I was doing my 3rd playthrough of Topher, but you know what? I should have maybe grabbed a couple more and seeing if I can pull it out. The ruse or maybe getting some of the promotion magic could have been a better option having not seen anything, and maybe I could have drummed something up and left. And I don't know if I found Slab, but maybe if in another world. So like little things like that, because it's really hard at the very very end when you're running into the same thing over and over again and trying to make a decision to see if it's RNG or whether or not you have to change. So seeing how other people went to it, used it, and used whatever they had at their disposal and ended up conquering it, I look forward to, because obviously I didn't have the line, so I had to take about 2 minutes for levels, so I appreciate everyone who had to enjoy me going on the first floor of Topher and having some fun. That being said, appreciate being on the restream and appreciate everything the crew and the commentators do. It's really awesome that you produce such a lively sort of environment where we can try some of these things out and see what we can do, and yeah, we really appreciate it from the Ducklings. So really, really wanted to put that out there.
You, Captain Nerd, my co-com.
Yo,
Final thoughts.
honestly, this seed is okay, but it could have easily been better if there was a lot more destruction within it. You know?
A little lacking in magic, yeah.
To me, it sounds like more of a very safe seed than a nuclear one.
Yeah. Well then, let's wrap things up here. Couple housekeeping things to keep up with as we go. We are smack dab in the middle of the Final Fantasy Randomizer Duckling Bootcamp. This is where we teach you everything you need to beat us. And oh my gosh, after seeing some of our ducks perform, I'm getting scared. I'm not looking for this mainline tournament. You guys like scare the living daylights out of me. Here we go. But if you'd like to continue learning and continue going on, our next Duckling Bootcamp seed is going to be on Wednesday. The class debut will happen at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on FFR Twitch. So show up there. Let's see what the next flag set is. They're even keeping it away from us. I've got no clue what it is. So I'll see you guys there too. In the meantime, we just started up our Lithanian League. If you are interested in an async, kind of easy-going tournament, feel free to jump on down, join the Lithanian League, have some fun, play 2 async seeds a week, challenge people to whatever you want to, and just enjoy. Otherwise, for Mechlin, for our restreamer, for Thavian, our tracker, for Captain Nerd, my co-coms, this is the Final Fantasy Randomizer community. I've been Jay Scheidel, and we shall see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.